Dust Bandit Camp 4 has been wiped out. Apparently. Welcome back, everyone, to Kenshi, where I've just loaded the game, and it seems that this camp is gone? Maybe? I'm not certain. Yes, this belongs to Dust Bandit Camp 4, but apparently that is no more. It seems that a quick reload of the game, or rather, a long reload of the game. Thank you so much for all of your patience. Once again, with the fact that Kenshi hasn't been out for a few days. As many of you may know, one of my ferrets had to go in for an operation. Aries went in for a vasectomy, so I have mostly been spending my time taking care of him and making sure that he recovers well. He is doing quite well. He's actually sleeping on my feet as we speak. Literally on my feet. Not near them, not beside them. He's laying across my feet, on his back, as it happens, because he prefers sleep on his back right now, because he's got a big old wound just below his tummy. And yeah, much like many of our characters, recovering. But it seems that the camp is no more. Well. I don't see it on the map, but then I'm right there, so I'm not sure what to make of that, frankly. Let's see. Okay, well, a lot of the bed's gone. A lot of the bed's gone. Yes. Okay. Well, Matt, could you please pick up a couple of people here? Ruka, could you pick up Miss Minnie? There are a few camp beds still here, it seems, but most of them are gone. Well, that actually makes me wonder, though, what's going on here? Because if there are still camp beds here, they belong to the camp, but the camp is no longer there. Perhaps they will despawn the next time that we leave and return to the area. Something along those lines. Maybe. It's a little bit hard to say, frankly, but we can take care of this for now. Can you pop? Are you not carrying Aavak? Could Aavak not go down? Oh, wait. I'm controlling the wrong person. My bad. Let's pop Aavak down right there. Okay, well, if nothing else, we can get the rest of our people into bed, and then promptly following that, we will start building, I suppose. Big Al, I mean, you could do with a bit of a rest yourself, but then so could everyone. Let's be honest. Matt is about the only person who doesn't need a rest, and Oxford, of course. So maybe we will take care of that first. There are a couple more beds down here, so pop them into bed, Matt. Pop them into bed, and then, well, I wasn't expecting to be able to start off with building, but it looks like we're going to be able to. Oh, these are happy days. Truly they are. Let's make sure that everyone is told to sneak, though. Just so that when they do come round, they're not going to immediately do anything dumb. There we go. Thank you. Ruka, go ahead. You can rest as well. Matt, why don't you quickly have a check of these bodies around here, just to make sure that we have looted anything that is important off them, so that they can't be scallywags. Medium backpack over there. Oh, really, Ruka? Did you not pick up your medium backpack? Who dropped the medium backpack then? Who discarded their medium backpack? Because you appear to have one. Maybe Jin discarded the medium backpack? Well, I mean, for now, I can just... Who's the nearest to you? Big Al. Yeah, drop off a couple of these things to Big Al, so that you can clear up some space for yourself. Same with these boots, honestly. I'm going to want to move around a little bit more freely. There we go. Eventually we'll move a lot of this stuff over to Oxford, but there is a medium backpack over there. Is this perhaps some sort of dupe or something? If so, I'll just discard it, but I'm certain that the only person who dropped a backpack was Ruka. In fact, the only one who had a medium backpack was Ruka. Of this, I'm relatively certain. Can we grab it? Let's have a look what's inside. We have got different items. No, it's not. It is a duped backpack. Well, all right then. That'll be thrown away in some capacity. I'm not really. Oh, you ate the food club. Oh, you cheater! You dirty hacksaw! I expected more from you, Matt. I suppose the game... I haven't imported the game or anything like that, but I guess there's some sort of synchronization shenanigans between the saved game and the characters get saved separately, or maybe something along those lines. Who can really say for certain? All I know is that we don't deserve that backpack, so we're not going to have it. Right, can I place these things down? I can. So those camp beds and such, they're not going to affect it. Excellent. All right, so in this episode then, contrary to what I was expecting, we're going to get down to some building. Now we've got no walls. Where are walls then? Walls down here. Good, good, good. Defensive gate, defensive walls, good, ramps, all the sorts of stuff that we need. Well, the first thing we're going to start with is a house. Now we could have a bug house. It's a reasonably large one. We could have a long house. An outhouse. I mean, maybe. We don't want to put too much down over here, but maybe a long house. I kind of like the idea of one. Can we get in from a different side, though, than from there? Because it's kind of the opposite side that I would want, if I'm perfectly honest. I'd sort of prefer it to be the other way around. But... well, I guess we could have the gate at the back of it? No, that doesn't make too much sense. It would be lovely if that was the other direction, but we've got an L-shaped house. We could definitely do this. Sure, okay. How many does that take? Requires 35 building materials and consumes power. So we are going to need to get power up and running for this one. I guess it comes with some lights or something like that. Alright. Let's go ahead and place you down around... we want the gate. Probably there. Now, the reason why I'm placing the buildings first is I want to have a good idea of the space that I'm going to leave myself for this one. Sure, we'll pop down this one over here. And I think this isn't going to be a very large area for us. I think we could probably end up with another house somewhere there. We want some room for farms. That's going to be a big one for us. About there. Now, as for farming, this is absolutely not fertile land. Fairly certain that this is arid 100%, so we want the cactus farms. Requires lots of cactus. We'll start with a small one. Perhaps have you just out front, maybe somewhere around here would do. Sure. Right about there. Bump. Does that change at all? Fertility 100%. Oh, okay. Environment arid. Oh, so it is letting us know that everything we need for that one is in the right place. We'd also want a cotton farm. Crop yield's going to be awful around arid. Let's have a look. Crop yield. Fertility is at least high. Perhaps hemp then. Would hemp do a little bit better? Hemp would do a bit better. So we would probably get a small hemp farm. But for the time being, I'm just going to allow for the farm there. Now, we're going to want a well as well. We're going to want a well probably... where can we get decent water? Let's just hover around. It's always going to be 60. Okay, that's fine. We'll have the well right in the middle. That seems sensible to me. We're going to want a water tank, though. Perhaps the water tank could be built somewhere over here. Can we get it in that little crock there? No, apparently not. Oh, that's fine. We'll just pop the water tank down. Maybe closer to where we're going to be getting the farms. Right there. In fact, I could just have the water tank right next to the well. Thinking about it. There's no real reason not to. I won't put it too close because I believe the wells can be further upgraded, so I'll pop it there. That seems an okay idea for us. Now, we are going to want power. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Let me reposition you. There we are. We're going to want power. We've got small wind generators. Large wind generators. Small ones can go up on the roofs. The large ones, not so. Let's pop this around here somewhere. Sure. So we've got some power coming in. Okay. Now that will be the beginning of our area. Now I'm going to pause some of them. I don't want them to all be built straight away. Now between these two houses, we'll be able to get all of the bunks that we want inside. We'll also be able to get some crafting and plenty of storage, which is the important part. Everything else can be external, really. In terms of mining, though, we are going to want a stone processor to be able to make the building materials out of stone that we're going to be mining. Well, we've got to build the stone mine ourselves, don't we? There's no stone around here. Well, there's a little bit around here. But likely we're going to be having this stone built a fair ways off from us, and we're just going to mine outside and then retreat back inside when there's a problem. At least that's my initial thoughts on it. We're not going to try and bring everything inside. I think I think having a bit of risk is fine. Also, it would be a little bit boring if we had a completely self-contained area, I'm going to be honest. I like the idea of us having opportunity or occasion to get into fights rather than having just some completely locked down area. Okay, so that's all we're going to build for now. And the rest we're going to add as time goes on. Now, in terms of walls, we'll start with the defensive gate. Now, I believe the arrow is pointing indoors. I'll know if I look at the walls. Because the walls, sorry, the arrow is pointing outdoors then. That's good. So we want to make sure the defensive gate is pointing this away. About there. Should give us plenty of room to further expand. But we want a little bit of a lip there. So pop that down. As for the defensive walls themselves, each one of these is going to take some building material. Oh my lord. Can I click you? There we go. I want... Well, you could have it arch around like that, but honestly, I think that's a little bit over the top. We'll just come out 3. I like the idea of having it more of a of an angle rather than just a boring old wall. Yes, it matters. Totally matters. Oh, okay. We can't do that then. In that case, let's sure we can bring it out a little bit around there maybe. And then up. There you go. Now, it's probably not going to look amazing no matter what we do. Just because of the way this wall is going to have to lift up around here. Let's bring it out by 1 if we can. That'll do, I think. Let's line it up properly. You know me. These sorts of things have to be done properly. There's no point in doing it at all if you're not going to spend the time to make sure it's done right. We don't want a gate at the back because it would encourage people to... attack us from the rear, and we don't want that. We specifically want them to only try to get in here from the front. That angle looks awful. Absolutely awful. Is there a way that we can make that less severe? Something like this, maybe? I dislike it, but we're going to have to go with it. It doesn't look like I've got too many options with that one. Something around here. There we go. Ooh, that really isn't. Awful looking connection though. Let's bring that back, right back. Can I somehow connect this? Oh, what on earth did I just do? Let's grab this defensive wall and continue building it. No, it really doesn't like that for some reason. Can I grab you? There we are, that'll do. Let's try and get a little bit further up where we can make the turn a bit less ridiculous. Is there any way that'll allow that? No, I don't think we're going to be able to, unfortunately. It looks like that's just an artifact of it being so tall on an uneven surface. Let's go around like that. We'll just have to live with that. Oh, building. Why won't you work with me? I want to make you your best self. But you just refuse. Let's bring it down to about there. From that point, I'm going to switch over and continue building this wall from here. So we want this to come down. Oxherd, hopefully this won't become a problem. But maybe it will. We'll see. Something around there and then straight up. That'll do. This will be our first little area. It isn't a specifically large area, and I don't intend it to be. This is going to be our first outpost. One of many, more than likely, and we'll continue to just build them bigger and better as time goes on. That corner right there is going to do my nutting. I'm sorry, but it is. Let's just bring you up to here. Come on. Stop. Stop fighting me, game. There we go. Is that even slightly better? It is not. It is not. Okay, no, wait. That doesn't look too bad. Haha! Success! He who dares wins. Alright. With that, we would simply want then defense, which would be mounting crossbows. Can I... Oh, I'm going to have to wait for them to be built before I can mount them on there. Okay. Well, this is already quite a lot of work for our people to do. So I'm just going to let them get on with it. I will disable the larger houses for now. And I just want the walls built first. So, confirm. And begin. My lord, this is going to take us a while. You're kidding me. Really? I just started setting things up. My goodness, who have we got then? Got a bunch of hungry bandits. You scallywags. Right, well, Oxherd, you're 100% allowed to get involved. In fact, everyone who is not asleep, just wake up and help. As for you, just pull that off your back. You're still going to be weighted down the same, but you're not going to have negatives to your combat skill. Thank you very much for that tip in chat, by the way. Big Al, would you like to get up and start smacking people around? Too many people are in recovery comas. Is anyone? Ruka? There we go. You're getting up. Good. Attack. Anyone else? Big Al is getting up to attack. Good. Get involved. Oxherd, are you going to attack someone? Could you come over here and help, Ruka? Thank you. Never rains, but it pours. Okay, as you can see, we've made a reasonable amount of progress. In the end, I actually decided that I wanted to get at least one of the houses put together, if for no other reason than I could then get my people inside and out of danger. Now, Aavak should be on his way back. I had to send him all the way over to the rebel base to pick up some additional supplies. We are running low. We've not even half built, realistically, because we need to get that up and running, and that's going to take 35 by itself. But as long as we've got this, then we should be okay. Manu, could you do me a favor and just, straight up pick up Oxherd? Don't ask questions, just do it. Thank you. And let's get Oxherd inside. Poor Oxherd. Oh, just kind of being jostled around there. How unceremonious. Let's pop you down. There you go. And there we are. Thank you so much for that tip, by the way, on how I could get someone inside. How far away is Aavak? Actually, fairly close. Go on then. Running across the desert, Naruto style. Well done, Aavak. Well done indeed. But let's get back to the homestead for now. Everyone currently is set to do medicing and engineering, and only really those things. Matt is also set to go and grab people and bring them back. But what we are going to want to do is I really, really do need to get people nice and healed up. Is the bed? No, of course it isn't. It's looking the other way. Let me pop that around so the head pillow is in the right place. There we go. Let's get a good couple of these down, just so that people can rest when they've got nothing else to do. It doesn't need to be good, it just needs to be done. We'll also set up... Look, we haven't got much, alright? We'll set up a couple of campfires on our wooden floor. Don't ask questions, just do it. Okay, trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I don't. Alright, let's get all of this done, please. And indeed, thank you. Once all of that is built up, then people can rest when they need to, basically. Should be fairly easy. Matt and looks like Ruka have got the sleeping bags on them. There we go. We're already seeing some people ducking down for the evening. Ah, fantastic. Okay, Aavak, where be you? Have you dropped by yet? No, you're still outside. Well, that's fine. You come along inside. I'm going to need you to drop off a couple of things, and then we can send you back out to grab some more stuff. At the moment, things aren't even remotely safe. We need to get the entire wall done, get the turret up on the wall, and get a ramp up onto the wall before we can safely consider this done. There were only 3 building supplies there, unfortunately. Oxford, what are you carrying at the moment? Well, perhaps we should pop down a temporary food bin as well. Let's do that actually. Yeah. So food bin storage. Where are you? We want a food store. Doesn't need to be for long. We just need one over here where everyone can get at it. There we go. That is going to require how many building materials? One. Okay, so let's confirm that. Aavak, could you immediately start work on this one? Build. Let's go ahead, get that done. Everyone is adding. Why are you all adding materials? Please don't waste the materials. If you somehow glitch those materials out of existence, oh man, I'll be so very frustrated. Right, let's go ahead, open this up, get Oxherd. Oh, Oxherd, will you? No? Can I get Oxherd to... There we are. Perfect. Drop off all of these. Of course, like, no, those don't go here. What are you talking about? Dried gristle fats are not food. I mean, I guess I kind of agree. I can't say that I disagree with that, if I'm honest. In my heart of hearts, I actually do agree. Let's drop all of the dried gristle flaps over to Matt, though. Sorry, everyone, but you're going to be eating the worst food ever. It's going to be so bad. So bad. How is everyone else doing? Jin, I need to get you a backpack. No, I'm not going to go and get that duped backpack. I refuse. However, you can, at this point, have that light. Where's Ruka? Ruka has already got her light there. Okay, fair enough. It's good times. I'm considering handing out these bows for now. Strongly considering it. Let's get a couple of other people training so that I've got a couple of folks who can take care of guards duty. I need them primarily to train up not killing each other. It seems like that's an obvious one not to be training up, but you might be forgiven for not realizing that probably the most important skill to train on someone who's using a crossbow, or for that matter a turret, especially a turret in fact, is the precision shooting. And the only way you can train that up is by shooting your friends accidentally. It has to be accidental, of course. You know, just shooting your friend. That's you're achieving your goal if you're shooting at them on purpose. But yeah, so I want them to do it with a weak weapon rather than one that'll just pop off a limb or something. That would be bad. But with that, Oxherd, you no longer really have much that I need here. I guess I can drop some of these things off. Sure. Okay, and drop off the wheat, because we're going to want wheat. Drop off the hemp, because we are going to want hemp. In fact, I kind of feel like you should drop off everything. Just leave it here for now. Keep those with you. Well, you know what? You can eat them if you want. You can drop these off too. Jin, you're going to get these. So there we go. Right, with that, before we leave... Since it doesn't actually require much to build, let's go ahead and add one more farm, and that's going to be our wheat farm. We could go for... Have we got enough for this? No, we don't. We don't have enough for a medium. Let's go ahead and plonk you down somewhere right here. Let's give it a little bit of room, though, so that you can upgrade, possibly. I'm not sure how much room you need to pop down for that. The hemp farm, which is going to require 10 hemp eventually. We'll get that down there, but this one shouldn't take long for people to be able to put together. So you guys go ahead, do your building as best you can. Are we going to get this built first? Oh, I would be super happy if that was the first thing to be built. It does appear that it may be. Let's speed up time a little bit and see what gets built. Yes, no, yes. Partially, I think. Well, at the very least, we've got some items. Okay, don't fight us, please. Please don't fight us. Whew. Okay, good. They were building that one. Never mind then. We need a couple more as it stands before we're going to be able to get all of this sorted. But we have got the farms to some degree up and running. We're not going to be able to water them, though. Do we need to water them, though? Yes, we do. We do need to water them. They need water. All right. Well, I guess we could unpause this. And the next opportunity we get... In fact, we can unpause the water tank, at the very least. Furthermore, we require some copper for this one. Hobbs, how about you? head on out to the nearest copper node and start gathering. Now, where is the nearest copper node? Let's find out. Aavak, can you prospect? Your science skill will allow you to prospect a much larger area. Right. Prospect. The area size is over 1 kilometer. So the copper nodes, nearest one's probably up here, but they are going to be up top, aren't they? Can we actually see those copper nodes? I don't think we can. It may just be that somewhere that we can mine copper when we build an actual mining structure. That's potential. Alternatively, it's way back here, kind of hidden at the rear. Either way, I believe there were a couple of other copper locations nearby. Some down here. That's getting into kind of worrisome territory here. I would not be surprised if a big thing showed up and ate our face off. So let's go in a different direction. We'll find some. I know there was plenty here. So we've got some over here. Yeah, there we go. We've got some copper right there. Some copper over here. Okay, that's not too bad. Right. Hobbs, in that case, could you please work this if you're not engineering? Likewise, Miss Minnie can go with you. So you work that copper node if you can. Voyagers, though, we're going to be taking out Oxford with Aavak. We're going to go and get some more building materials. We've got enough cats to be able to afford quite a few. Right, okay, so I'm going to head off to Squin. Though I am tempted to head up into this high village and maybe see. Maybe. You know what? Sure. Let's go up there and see if we can't get ourselves some building materials. The rest of you, carry on your jobs. But should we sneak? If I have you sneak, you're going to be moving very slowly. Let's find out how slowly. 7. That is not good. Let's tell you guys to stop sneaking. Now you're moving at 12. It's still not exactly great, I'll be honest, but alright, I'm not sure what you're all doing over here, but what are you doing exactly? You're trying to engineer something. No. Let's turn those off. Right, let's head on down into the high village, which is apparently just down here somewhere. Can't quite see where. It's maybe over there. Oh, there we are. Wow, it's actually really close. We're going to be neighbours. It's going to be grand, I think. Right, let's move on down then. Keep an eye out for something terrible. We've got slave mongers. That's not necessarily terrible unless we pass out. Then it's awful. But let's move with them. Let's move with them for now. We'll use them as bodyguards. Are you heading in the right direction? Okay, there is a big thing. The terror of all terrors. Look at that face. That is not the face of a nice animal. That is the face of something that will rip your legs off before it's even killed you. It'll just rip them off and just laugh, cackle at you as you writhe around, flopping on the ground in pain. And then it'll eat you after it's gotten bored of your writhing. Right, where is our friendly neighborhood high village? Just down here. What's that? There's a copper resource. Quite a nice copper resource too. But yes, we're not going to be messing with the copper resources nearby, I don't think. Alright, let's get inside. Come on then, Oxford. Acid rain, I imagine. Is this acid rain? It doesn't actually say it is, which is interesting. But let's get inside. We can. Vane, why? All right, what have we got? We've got robotic limbs. We've got something else. Aha! Good. Traveling supplies of some description. But should we pop our faces into the robotic limbs store? Maybe we should. Oxford, you stay there. All right, let's slow things down a little bit. Hello. I would like to talk with a roboticist. Let's trade, human. Show me your goods. Okay, you don't have anything I want, but it's cool to know that you've got all this anyway. Look, a no hive. Oh no, like some sort of. Aww. Really? Is that how it's going to be? Ooh, they're fighting the big thing. Might this be an opportunity for me to grab some gear? There's Nuto, a tech hunter. And this is a big thing. Look at the amount of stats it's got, though. Let's try not to die to it. Oxherd, don't go near that big thing. It will kill you. You're managing to dodge. Well done. What's your skill? Wow, 69 on attack. Defense is 33. Pretty impressive, actually. This is an adult big thing, so there's one more layer. I think they can get to Elder, where their stats will go up even further. But that's about as strong as you're going to see most of them. For the most part, that's as rough as you're going to have to handle. Okay, let's get inside as well. This place is really cool, though. I'm glad it's got a general store. Human! Welcome, human! Hello. Hello, I'd like to talk. Trade with me, human. I will. You've got a lot of interesting things. I don't need the wheat straw, technically. Right, Oxherd. I want to buy all of the building materials. What else have you got, though? You've got some more Lanterns of Radiance. Sure, I'll grab those. You've got Hiver gear. That makes a lot of sense that you'd stock the equipment for yourself. Some hashish, some more meat, some rice weed, some books. Okay, some fish. Got rusted hive shirt. Yeah, just hive items. I mean, maybe that would be useful for us to know so we could trade. Certainly not going to say no to it, but, well, at least you've got a decent amount of items there. Thank you. Thank you, I do appreciate that. I don't believe there were any other shops here, though. So I guess the next place would be... got a den over there. There's Stack. I could head to Stack, I suppose. Depends, though. We'd have to get past this, and Oxherd isn't that fast. I worry for Oxherd quite a lot. Alright, we're probably going to head into Squin then. And then on to Aavak, I think. Though Stack is closer. Dear sweet Oxherd, I don't want you to die. Mostly because you're carrying all my stuff. No, I don't want you to die because I'm not a scallywag. But you are also carrying all my stuff. Also, I'm going in the wrong direction. That's the direction we need to be going in. Very well. Let us move in this direction. And hopefully not die. Ideally. Oh, thank goodness I can see. Okay. Odds of death have dramatically gone down. Problem with big things, though, is they're super fast. So if we did bump into one of them, that is us over and done with. So for that reason, please be sneaking. Okay, I'll bring you back. Should we not manage to get through by being sneaky? And if that happens, well, I'll be bringing you back to watch Oxherd die. Bloody starving bandits are trying to eat the meat straight off Oxherd. You scallywags. I suppose I have to give the Holy Nation thanks for this one. Technically, they have helped. It pains me, though. Truly, it does. It pains me greatly. Aavak, could you please taunt anyone who's trying to attack Oxherd? There we go. That's a bit better. Oxherd, you are allowed to take part in this battle. Okay, Aavak, let's see if you can... You're not going to be able to stand up to Vuka. But let's just watch how well you can do. Well, I mean, Oxherd is handling himself quite well. Ah, silly bloody bandits. Well done. Well done. Okay. And like I said, I suppose I owe them thanks. This is what you get. It being taken off to slavery. I actually kind of feel bad about that part. They still sort of deserve it, though. Ooh. Ah! I was too distracted. We're being attacked back here as well. Oh, my lord. Okay, well, let's have a quick gander. We've managed to finish off this at the very least. Miss Minnie, you're operating machines. How about you don't? How about you don't as well? In fact, both of you get back down here and take part in this. Matt, you really should be remaining on passive for now. I mean, kind of. Where are you, Big Al? You're already involved. You're not, actually. Stop sneaking. Everyone stop sneaking here. We need to watch how this goes down. Big Al is taking the opportunity to get better at his bow. Excellent. Only you can't again really messed up. Ruka, you're taunting and blocking, so good. Good. Because you're amazing. Ruka should be able to hold everyone off while the rest take care of things. Although, Big Al, please stop being so bad at your job. On the plus side, though, yeah, everyone else, get involved. I want everyone to be able to use the turrets a little bit here and there, but for the time being, how's everything else going? Matt is... Are you taking anyone back here, Matt? No, Matt's just chilling out. You know, just doing Matt things. Whatever those might be. The rest of you, though, take care of stuff, please. There we go, you're down. Oh, I suppose the next thing we could really do is probably disposing of corpses. Oh, wow, that is so... That was rough. That was rough to observe. I feel bad. What are you guys up to? Oh, you're just kind of chilling there. I really should have had you heading back. Keep me off the I feel bad. I really, really do. Head on down to the rebel base if you please, because I'm not sure that hub is really that safe anymore. Ooh. Actually, that might not be the best way to go. Could you go down this way instead? Yes, please. Alright, while you're taking care of that, let me go back and check on everyone else. Ruka, doing fine. Of course. Of course Ruka is doing fine. Okay, let's have a quick peek, though. Generally speaking, we've probably got enough materials, but I'd just rather walk via the hub than walking through Vane, is my honest concern. But whilst we're waiting here, one thing we want to have a look at. Power. Corpse furnace. What does it require? Iron plates, of which we have many. I could happily build a corpse furnace here. I mean, it's not really a happy thing. The corpse furnace is really, really an unhappy thing. Mostly, though, for the people who are going to get put in it, which is going to be everyone else. We're going to get one built. That way, we can get... Well, it'll generate a little bit of extra power, but we're not going to attract, like, bone dogs and the likes, which is the main thing I'm concerned about. We don't want to have to deal with those. Look, this is going to be really bad for you guys. I'm not going to lie. You're going to get thrown in a corpse furnace. It's going to be super, super unpleasant. Woot! We have finished the walls! Ah, this is marvellous. Right, now, we have got a couple of other things we need to finish. Actually, before we do, I notice that we have got the well set up. Ah, this is excellent news. Okay, Miss Minnie, I would like you to operate the well. And then operate the farms, actually, as well. In fact, operate the well after the farms. I'm not sure how many people it's going to require for this. I couldn't tell you, but that should work. Right, and whilst that's all going on, I'll allow Miss Minnie to get to work on that. Let's go ahead and open up the defense. No, actually, sorry, walls first. We want a ramp. We want a way to get up onto our walls. So, we can have a ramp over here. Or even a ramp behind the turrets. In fact, yeah, I quite like that idea. So have two ramps, one on each side so we can get up easily enough. I guess we'd only need one, but then they'd have to run all the way around. And ultimately, I want them to be able to get to the turrets super, super quick. Next, we want the crossbows. We can fit 3 on each side, I guess. I would hope. I mean, yes, there we are. There we go. We can also build a gun plank. Suppose this is something which allows us to... platform that extends out over the side of a building, enabling turrets to get better shooting angles. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually kind of cool. So if you had... well, since we're going to have turrets on either side, that isn't going to be necessary. But out here, perhaps that would be necessary out there. We're not going to build that one yet, though. The crossbows themselves, however, only require 6 iron plates. Let's get those things being made right now. We'll just build the 2 for now, and we'll see how this goes. This only requires 1. Manu, have you got some building materials? Oh, you do. Fantastic. Okay. This is getting better now. Soon, we will have the fences here. and it is going to be absolutely grand. Okay. Defense is wall ramp 2 up and running. Everyone legging her over to Manu to help out there. There we go. And has this got enough materials? It does not, but there is plenty of really? I don't think so. What? Slave. A slave belongs to slave traders. Not considered a person with rights. A slave works for his master until death. And nothing more. Oh, now you're making me feel bad. Oxhead, you head over here and just park yourself for a bit. And go, actually, Miss Minnie, you're no longer required. Well, actually, no. I'd kind of like everyone. Oh, there we go. Big Al is dropping people off. Oh, we've got some slave mongers in here. Wow. They came in to pick up the dead. I mean, I kind of find it hard to feel too bad for them. They do this to themselves. Alright, so Miss Minnie's working on that. I would also like... Well, Matt, when you're doing nothing else, work on the well. That way, once Miss Minnie heads down here to take care of things, it does need water right now. We've almost produced some. Go ahead, and Miss Minnie will take care of that. Matt ran over. Okay, no longer needs water, it's growing. Excellent. We're going to need something to store all of that, though. Well, Hobbs, before we head out, I've got Oxhead here. Oxhead has a couple of things. One of them is going to go to you. There you go. You've got yourself a light. We're not going to be sending you out to work on that just yet, but you have at least got yourself a light. Miss Minnie, do you have one? You've not got it equipped. There you go. Oxhead, Jin, you don't need one yet. Ruka's got a light. Pretty much, if I can give everyone their own light, then I don't need to worry about anyone working outside at night. Which is quite reasonable. I mean, obviously, sneaking would be pretty bad, but still, it's not terrible. Right, Oxhead, you're heading back into the Voyages, and you're heading out with Aavak right away, because we are going to head back to... I guess the Rebel base had quite a few. But Squin always has a lot. So let's head down to Squin, please and thank you. That shouldn't be a long way for you guys to go, so I'm going to just let you take care of that. And whilst they're gone, Big Al, care you to close the gate. Ha! Fantastic. I do approve. I think you just chill out inside. Now, I wish there was a way you could forbid it. So you could say, yeah, don't go out. Because that's dumb. Don't do it. It would be super dumb. But alas, I don't think that is. So we'll just have to hang tight for now. The main thing is that once these farms have actually produced a little bit of food, then people are going to be able to eat straight from the farms, I would imagine. I'm not really sure. Got 16 plants there, 25 plants there. Okay. That's not too bad. I might use the first hall to get... where on earth did you go? Please don't go into private residences when I haven't told you to. Oh my lord. We might use the first hall to upgrade the farms. Depends on where we are food-wise, though. I think that would be the deciding factor. Well, let's pop into the bar and see what we can do. Might have a bit of extra food here. Think yourself a warrior, Flatskin? Yes, I do, actually. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. Let's have a quick chat. I could buy a bit of extra food, I guess. Wanted, 14th Milton. Wanted for multiple charges of theft, murder, and sexual assault. Reports suggest settlement in the swamps with protection from local gang members. Seek caution. Not something I need to worry about too much. These cost like next to nothing. I'm just going to buy lots of them. It's not a nice food, let's be honest. I had to pick that up while I was in the Holy Nation. I mean, there's no liking them, and then there's being dumb about it. Right. Let's see. You might have what I need. Head on over here. You only need a couple. Oh, it's locked. Well, that's less than ideal. It's only 3 in the morning, too. It's going to be locked for quite some time. Scallywags. Well, I guess you guys can just, you know, chill out here while I go and have a look in the homestead. There's not too much for you guys to do over here right now, I guess, but at the very least, Miss Minnie is tending to the fields. Is the only thing that you need to do with the field actually water it? Or are you actually tending the fields as well? Because if you're tending them, then I might want multiple people working that. Matt is producing more and more water, which is good. Well, let's have a look. Does anyone actually have food here? Anyone? Please tell me someone has something to eat. You do, but it's not in the right place. Can you please pop all of the... Oh, stop holding down shift, which is rather silly of me. Pop all of this into your backpack. There we go, and then everyone else can get food from you. I'll give this to Ruka and this to... Well, let's split it a little bit. Big Al and Manu. There we go. I don't think they consider this food. It says food, but I don't think they consider it food. I think they'd rather starve. Not entirely sure that I can blame them. What's this? A raid moving towards our outpost? Faction... Yes. Got a raid from the Band of Bones. Oh dear. How long is that going to take to get there? Can we see that on the map or something? Is there any indication of this one? Is this it? Yes, that's the Band of Bones camp. That's the one where we knocked someone out in the middle of the night. I mean, it's good that we got an advance notice of that. Can I get any info on you? Doesn't give me any particular... Oh no, there we are. We just hover over for a little bit. No. Okay. Well, then I don't think I've got time to wait. I'm going to actually have Oxford and Aavak head over to the to our holdings in the hub. Grab up as many as much copper as we can, and then bring it back down here so we can get a good amount of metal ready to defend against the Band of Bones. Hopefully they're not moving too quickly. They are, actually. They've got a good gate on them. Yeah, okay. We're not going to make it to the hub and back. So, that is unfortunate. We're going to have to get inside, grab those iron plates, and get back to our outpost. Rather sharpish. I think they're probably going to beat us to it, actually. Do we have any information on their size and strength? I might need to draw our people out and then reclaim our land after the fact. It's not exactly the way I want to do it, but it might be the only way we can. If only we had everything set up there. Oh, so frustrating. We were so close to having everything ready. The alternative is if I could find a mercenary group. I've got 5,000 cats. That might be enough to buy them for a day, which might be all we need. Just to even the odds a bit. You can't afford this. Okay. Is there anyone in here that I can talk to? Is there anyone up on the upper floor that I can talk to? No. Okay, well, we'll check out the bar in a moment, but I do need to grab those iron plates. Show me what you got. Oxford, take all of these, and take all of those as well. We'll sell that back. And all of those as well. You can have those too. Let's put us down to 3k. Okay. Let's get back over here then. I believe... Got a bar right there. We might be lucky. In fact, Oxford, can you make it back on your own? I don't think you can. They've already got an advantage. Well, let's see. Oxford, maybe you can. Go. Go as fast as you can, Oxford. Oxford? Oh, Oxford can't actually get inside. Yes, of course. I've closed the gate. I suppose this is where we'll find out how much a gate can hold up to. Is there anyone in here I can talk with? Looks like we might have someone. Drifters. Shack Kingdom. Got some ninjas. Shack Kingdom. No. Don't appear to have a mercenary. That is awful timing. Super awful timing. Alright then. Aavak, just get back to it as quickly as you can. Alright. You can't. Still, same thing. Just run. Aavak should be able to get there before Oxherd does, easily. It all comes down to how close Oxherd can get before the Band of Bones get there. In fact, Aavak, when you come up here and you can be my eyes and ears. Is that the Band of Bones? No. Where are they? They're over there. Let's go and have a look. We can't get close enough to see how big of a group they've got. They're very close now. Ooh, that's a very large group. And Oxherd is nowhere to be seen. Alright, I think the best thing that we can do here is, unfortunately, abandon the camp, head back to the hub, find ourselves some mercenaries to help out, and just leave before they arrive. Open that up. Thank you. Let's get outside. Everyone together now. Absolutely everyone. Go, go, go. Need you out here. Because they're already there and they're moving much faster than we are. Let's go then. Ah, that is so gutting. Maybe if I had left Oxford and Aavak there instead of heading out to the hub, we might have gotten it done in time, but it's a big maybe. We'd still probably be facing a force that we're not up to. I'm just going to let them do what they want. They shouldn't, from what I understand, break our base. And there's nothing really in there for them to take from it either. So they may just sit outside and maybe have some fights with some bandits. You've strayed far from the big cities, far from your god, settlers. You're talking to no one. Literally no one. No one is there. I worry that if you guys get too far away, I'm going to stop hearing this, which is going to make me sad, but oh well. Only demons reside here, and they hunger for war. Ah! Suddenly they became orcs. Notice that they all had shorn horns. Interesting, that. Very interesting. Alright, let's get the whole group together. We're leaving. We are totally all leaving. Where's Oxherd? Oxherd here? No, almost. Let's grab you together. Well, I guess we're going back to the hub for a little bit. For a little stay. And then we'll be back to check on our outpost later. I'm not sure what they're going to get up into in there. I'll send some mercenaries down and maybe we can get in there, and while the mercenaries are distracting them, finish building the turrets. If we can then like lock everyone out because they've drawn the battle outside, and then we can just eliminate the enemy with a hail of turret fire. Hopefully not eliminating the mercenaries as well, but they knew what they were getting themselves into when they signed up for this contract. Maybe. But that's going to be it for this episode. I really, really do hope you have enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.